the top. To 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 the top.
It's me, Carlos Alberto Navarro. How's life? I feel like I just got off the expressway. I gotta be honest. Maybe because I did. I'm a traveling man. I'm a traveling man. Thank you for joining us today. I am Carlos Alberto Navarro. I'm the host of Top of the Morning. What the hell is Top of the Morning? Top of the Morning is many things. What it is not is a podcast. Obviously. Podcasts, they're dime a dozen. Dime a dozen. I could go caca right now. Podcast. I don't know why I'm starting with that, but my point is this. Thank you for joining this show. If you're here and you're live, muchas gracias. Because really the live part is like what I would say is the gooey nougat of the show. The delicious caramel of Top of the Morning. You people. E-Fresh. Jared's in the chat, bro. Swamp Ass, how you doing? You hurt your neck on the You hurt your neck on the shoulder. By the way, this is the gooey goodness, right? Interactiveness. Interactiveness. What a thing. Whoa! Wow! Oh my God! You can't see that I'm not in a gigantic studio in New York City. Happy. You know, we are going to talk about Magnolia, and we are going to talk about my Jimmy Fallon story. F it, Sammy boy. We're going to do it. We're doing it. And now I made it concrete. This right here has a crazy Jimmy Fallon story that connected to it. Okay, that's his book that he wrote with his sister. So stick around for that. Do me a favor right now. You're like, yo, you got a friend? Share the show with them. Take 2 seconds. Copy the link. Post it in their text. Send it to them. Say, do you want to laugh on this Friday? Do you want good times? Family, Disney, Sky Zone, love, tenderness, filet mignon. I don't know why I said filet mignon. You know what, E-Fresh? I'll be honest. I don't really like nougat either. And when I said it, I thought to myself, did I just screw myself? Because hell no, I don't even know what nougat is, boy. Don't even know what nougat is. Nobody knows what nougat is. So we got video of the Sky Zone party. How many of y'all have been to Sky Zone? I want to know. How many of y'all have been to Sky Zone? How many of y'all have been to Magic Kingdom? How many of y'all watch Jimmy Fallon? This is what the show is about, folks. And then I do a little dancing. I don't do it alone, too. I got a whole crew of people, a whole team. This is a massive, massive operation. Massive operation. I got teams on the coast covering launches. And they deal with dark matter. Top of the morning to you, Rachel. I was about to send the mob. E-Fresh has been to Sky Zone. Sky Zone. Number one. Sky Zone. Number one trampoline parking world. Magic Kingdom is my favorite of all of them, too, I think. Call it off? We'll call it off. But I got to be honest. I think sometimes the mob, they kind of get a mob, they get what's it like a mob? I would say it's like a mob mentality. Huh. I never thought about that before. Like a mob mentality. Yeah, like a whole mob mentality. I never thought it. I just coined that phrase, mob mentality. Guys, Rachel's here. She's not going to work today. Don't chase her. Don't go to her house. Just keep running. Run around. Rachel's here. She just showed up late. She jumped in the comments. We don't have to send an angry mob at her house to break down her house to see if she's there. Calm down, angry mob. Come on. She's fine. she's going to All right, they're good. They're good. They're good. They're good. They're going to some convention. I don't know. They're good. Can you hear me? Sammy, give me a thumbs up. We'll get to you in one fine second. Wasn't planning on doing this before the show, just so you know. I was having to go down the line with all these things I want to talk about in time, but then I said, fuck it, the mic is there. You won't be able to see no hair. Sing and dance in his pants. Does this match? I'm a catch, yeah. This is gonna be a fun show. It's a Friday show. Yeah, we do it on Wednesday too, but the Friday one gets kooky cool, yeah. Cause you are here. And who am I talking about? Yes, I can. It's Dooley. I see Myron and Rachel all will be here. I appreciate that. Without them, I'd be talking to that hat. Oh, Crystal and Jared, get down. And I'm not talking about when they clean their worm cage down. A couple people got it. ATH knows. He knows how he brought it. The banquero's here. I do have time to give you silly rhymes and make a fine. Hi! Are you feeling that? Did you feel the new magic hat? They got a new font. I don't know if I'm really on it. Your boy is here. Let's have a good Friday while we're here. I had a great day yesterday. What the hell is a good day? You know what a good day is? You know what a good day is? When you have some peace in your life. Telling you right now, if you have some peace in your life, you don't got to be perfect. You don't have to be super smart. You don't have to be super rich. But if you have peace in your life, now what does that mean? Peaceful moments. You realize there are people that don't have peaceful moments in their life. How sad. Now, yesterday wasn't a peaceful day, obviously. I live in DeLand, Florida. That's north of Orlando, right? And had my beautiful daughter's birthday party yesterday. Big shout to all our sponsors, several of them who reached out and wished her happy birthday. Drove to Daytona, drove to Orlando. There was not a lot of peace per se. We got, now a 5-year-old. It's crazy, a 5-year-old daughter. And if you're a parent, you get that. Every time you hear it, you're like, whoa, my gosh. Because I can remember where I was 5 years ago. I think we can all remember where we were 5 years ago, right? 2020, everybody's going to talk about it forever and ever until AI takes over. And then they'll go, remember when we created COVID for the humans? Or not. Totally nailed it. That end part was a little shout out to Lottie Dottie. We love to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. I agree. We'll talk about that in a second. What am I saying? There are people that don't have peaceful moments in life, man. A lot of times yesterday I sat and I watched and I took it in, I took in what I was seeing, which was my daughter getting to enjoy her birthday with her friends. And they were, imagine, this is like their first real birthday parties that they're getting to enjoy. Do you remember the feeling of that? Sammy boy, can you put something on that says, moments of peace. Moments of peace. Do you have moments of peace? Question. Yeah, I like that. If you are able to have moments throughout the day where you're like peaceful, like I was when I was watching my daughter, my Theo, the best Theo, holding her, lady, watching her with the fireworks, I'm like, beautiful. When I see my wife and my daughters laughing, enjoying time, you know, like beautiful, peaceful. There are people in this world that don't have those moments. And if, let's say you don't have a family, right? You're single, you're at the house, you're chilling, you're watching your Netflix, you're eating your Michelinas. I've been there. You turn on your, oh, my favorite show. Yes. The Michelinas is hitting. Now I say Michelinas. Maybe a lot of people call it Michelinas. Gotta take those moments in. It's not about like, oh, you have to appreciate every single family moment. You have to be perfect. No, it's not about that, right? But it is about understanding to take it in, because that's what life is about. And you will miss it if you don't have it. And I can't say, other than the times that I've been jailed for very brief periods, okay? It wasn't like I was imprisoned. Not to say my prisoner friends are bad people. My point is this. I felt times in my life where I had no peaceful moments, no freedom, literally locked up, literally in legal, BS because of my own doing, my own fault, a lot of times. And other times, some of people's faults, let's be honest. And not to say my life is so peaceful right now. It's not like I'm like every day I wake up like, no problems, especially financially. Easy sailing. No, I think anybody in today's world, if you think things are smooth all the time, then maybe you're not paying as much attention, right? But my point is this. You're still not in a war zone. You're still not figuring out how to get food and water. And, I'll share this. At the end of the night, at Magic Kingdom, this beautiful day. And I shared this with my daughter. So we took her on Splash Mountain. Excuse me, no longer Splash Mountain. I think it's Princess Tiana's. And we're going to talk about that. It's spectacular. I love it. And I got video footage of that. Guys, we're about to show video footage of Sky Zone having fun, joking around. I got a bunch of cool stuff. We're going to go to Magic Kingdom. And then I got my own personal Jimmy Fallon story that really happened to me. And he's in the news a lot because of some of the stuff that he did. And I gotta say my piece on that. So before I do that, though, we were going up Splash Mountain, Princess Tiana, and she doesn't like crazy rides, but we were like, she's fine. And you could see the terror in her face as she went down some of those hills. And of course, these are the growing pains. These are the bumps. These are the whatevers that you do as a parent. Now you test them out, and then you go, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Whatever, right? She was fine. But I mentioned to my daughter, did you see the terror? Did you see the look in her eye? And immediately I wanted to jump out of the front seat and like help her. And Megan was already there. And she was fine. She couldn't even see over the head of the, over the top of the log thing, right? But my point is this. I said to my daughter, do you see the terror? And that we were able to quell it. And I use the word quell because that's literally what I've seen. Like I don't even know if that's the proper term, to be honest, but we were able to reassure her that things were going to be okay on her birthday, in that moment, in all our moments, in that instant. It's the whole world, right? But imagine if you couldn't. I don't know where our water's coming from. I don't know where our next meal is coming from, baby. I'm sorry you don't feel good. I'm sorry I can't get you medicine. I'm sorry I can't get you food. That's heartbreaking. That's not a fantasy. That's not a sick fantasy. That's what's happening to hundreds of millions of people around the world. So today, be grateful. Show some love. Be good to that person next to you and help out the world around you. That's my message of love today. For sure. For sure. Joey, you know this. You've been around the world, you know, and we appreciate your service for sure. Now, one man who's very mysterious and definitely appreciates the moments of life. Ah, thanks, Julie. They call him Black Sam. Oh, man. Top of the morning to you, Black Sam. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Doing all right?
You know, like, yeah, the sun's coming out.
Okay.
It was cloudy most of the day yesterday, but
hey, you know, what are you going to do? So you appreciate the moments?
oh, yeah,
You're
definitely.
You're a great father. You're a great father. You're always there. You're doing your thing. You're going here. I can always hear when we got the good dads out there and the dads that, let's be honest, they don't do shit. And I knew a lot of those guys.
All right.
I knew a lot of those guys.
Yep.
And I was like, okay. So,
Exactly.
Sammy boy, I hope you have a wonderful show here. Do you have anything, before we get into it here, do you have anything to say to the people, the bacateros and bacateras?
It's top of the morning, everybody. It's Friday, and you know all the kids are out of school and summer break now. So you know, lots of people running around and doing, you know, trying to stay cool.
It is hot as donkey balls out there, Sam. Thank you, and I hope to see you here shortly. Now, I'm Carlos Alberto Navarro, and what you're watching is Top of the Morning, baby, and it's Fun Friday. So what are we going to talk about first? Let's do it. Our sponsors of today's show, well, we have a bunch of wonderful sponsors. We're very lucky how they say that we have a bunch of wonderful sponsors. And these are all the correct logos as well. If I found it. Wait a second. Did I delete them all? Where'd they go, Sam? Oh, there they are. Nope, that's not it. Sammy, we got to find it. We got to put it in there. Load it back in there. I think I deleted it. I did delete it. All right. So, Tina, you better stay here, girl. We got some stuff going on. Top of the morning to you, podcast media. I'm so glad to see work is going so well. And you got a lot of business out there. You're doing it right. That's a dude who's taking advantage. And I want to say the smart thing to do, he has his own media show going. So what is he doing? This is a little, you know, I don't, you know, I'm really focusing on my show, my channel, my studio, so I don't do a lot of motivational speaking anymore. It's kind of, you know, really, but let me tell you something right now, Papi. Let me tell you something right now. Podcast Media, go follow him. He's got a great show, him and his buddy. So what is he doing there? He's serving his passion, okay, of building a show. But you got to make money. You got to make money to living, okay? He got a family, okay? What do you think? Podcast Media is kind of like, yes. So what did he do? He got his own business. I think it's Cox Lawn Service. That's right. Cox Lawn Service. Come again? What's the name of that? What's the name of that lawn service again? Well, his name is Ricky Cox. Is that correct? Podcast Media? I am sure that with your name being last name being Ricky Cox, you've never had any issues with people messing with your name, ever, right? I just got a text from somebody. I'm like, uh-oh, that needs to go to Megan. Excuse me. I hope Megan's watching the show. Megan, I'm about to text you something. We forgot to do something. Boom. All right. Yeah. So, podcast media, follow that. I mean, that is a crazy last name to have as a human. I got to be honest. And probably made you tough as nails. Boy named Sue type of shit. You know?
I mean, that is pretty ridiculous, right? Like, I am an actual cock, and he is Ricky Cox. So, I'm kind of Clucker Cox if I was his brother. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, I never thought about that. That you guys are connected. I never thought about that. Clucker, how you doing, buddy? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. It's good to see you. How was the birthday?
Birthday was good. About to play some footage of it here. I'm also handling some business because nothing horrible, but I'm like, oh, damn, probably should have done that. I know I am, Crystal. You know it. Clucker knows. Clucker, leave him alone.
No, I'm definitely not going to talk about my name is Clucker Cox. Clucker Cox at your service, ma'am. Nice to meet you. I'm your escort for the night.
It is the craziest name. Ricky, did you ever consider changing your last name? Look, EME's getting love too because we got to follow his channel. So you did consider changing it to Ricky Vag? That's weird. Dude, if you're going to change it to, you know. Shout out to Sun State John, one of our wonderful sponsors. And look at this amazing sponsor board we have here. I want to show you something there, Sun State John. Look at that, buddy. Boom. Thank you for supporting the show, John. Appreciate you. If you need any designs, Sun State John is your guy. Bang. I'm changing this music. So let's get to the actual party a little bit. Why don't we? Sammy boy, I want you to talk to the people and give them every bit of information that you can as I take one.
Hey, there's me. I was on another window. I didn't see my sound. Let's see. Not muted. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's the Sky Zone pictures. Where did my slideshow buttons go? Well, it's doing it by itself. Yeah, we have a place near us that we went to. I don't remember what it's called, but it might be a Sky Zone. But kids had a lot of fun. It was for one of my daughter's friend's birthday party. They had this sort of similar trampoline thing. They had one of those sky things like a rope, and you kind of walk along this path, you know, tied to the rope thing. They have a balance beam thing, and you take these like pool noodles and you battle each other and knock each other off into the foam pit. They had the trampoline basketball thing, all sorts of video games and like claw machines like that.
Boom. Boom. Thank you, Sammy boy.
There we go.
Had to handle some
Yeah, no
business.
problem.
When you have a home studio, sometimes you have to run downstairs and dump. It's the Black Sam. It's the Black Sam show now.
Yeah, and
Black
the
Sam
voice
is taking over. Awesome. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right, cool. Let's get to this. So, boom. Boom, boom, mommy. All right, let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. Now, honestly, now check it out. Okay, I got to show you what I was doing, okay? So you see this lion here. Okay, Sam, let's get a banner up there. Carlos pranks Megan. And we're going to change these out quickly because they're going to, every time we go to a different one, I want people to be able to see it. Do you feel me, man? Do you feel me, man? Okay. Oh, no. Barb, you're not leaving anywhere. Are you going to be on the car? Okay, you'll be listening. You got to send an emoji or something. Something like that. What are we drinking? Comulus Cup of the Day. Big shout out to another one of our great sponsors, Comulus. I love this mug. I got it in New York when I was filming Hawkeye. I love this mug. What are you guys eating right now? I want to know what fruit you guys are eating right now. I'm eating cantaloupe at the moment. It was BOGO at Target, not Target. Target gives shits about a BOGO. They'd be like, Target, we don't do BOGOs. That's what Target says to Publix. Publix is like, oh, we do BOGOs. Walmart's like, everything's BOGO. What do you got going on here? Last king of Inca. Yo, I got to take a second and thank this dude right here. Take a second moment and thank this man. I'm going to take a second and thank this man. Dude, in a world. Okay, listen, you want something crazy? I have been around the block for a while. Okay. And what does that mean? 44 years old. I'll be 45. Oh my God. Okay. Jeez. Hold on. And so I've been in entertainment for a long time too. Share contact. There we go. Done. Who am I sharing that with? Boom. Boom. Excuse me. Now let me thank Last King of Inca again. Okay. So I see many people who say they support, and they do. Like all of you guys here. Like, this is so awesome every single time I do the show. For, like, once again, look around national shows, look around other shows, and see how many people watch them live that have just started out. I mean, they get maybe 1 or 2 or 3, just slowly, and you guys are here every single week, and we're growing in this building, and you'll see even how here in a second, because I'm about to tell you, Sky's on whatever. But this guy right here has been a supporter of mine. Good dude, him and his wife, supporting me and my family for, I think, decades at this point. And I've never seen him say a bad word about me. A lot of you jokesters, to my face, you're very nice. And then I see comments on the social media, not too nice to me. Why? I nice to you? I see you, but I never say anything to you. Just say it here passive aggressively. Happy peace. So I just want to give you a shout out, Batman. You're the man. All right, cool. That's what I'm trying to do here, is show love to people who show love to me. That's it. So thank you. And if your name is, what was that? If your name, Clucker, is your real new name Clucker Cox?
Yeah, my new name is Clucker Cox. I also deliver and do lawn service. I'm competing with my cousin, Licky Cox. So, ha!
Good luck to that. It's gonna be tough. Big shout out. I try, man. A lot of people say I don't have any integrity, okay? I say check your own integrity meter, because you ain't got none, okay? Your integrity meter got broken 20 years ago. Monday's your birthday? Hey, Monday, I'm trying to do a member show, Barb. Hey, Barb, if we don't do a member show on Monday and you're leaving, I hope you're still here, because I got somebody who wants to say something to you. Hey, Barb, I just want to say something really quick to you. You've been one of our greatest, best viewers, and I just think you are just nothing but awesomeness, and I hope you feel better, and you're gonna be a happy birthday. I just want to tell you something. Okay. Well, what do you want to tell her? Happy birthday to Barb. Wow. Oh my gosh, Barb, that was for you, sweetheart. That was really nice. I had to do it. Barb has always been sweet to me. She's just like you with the Batman. She's never been anything but sweet to me, and I just want to show her love, and she deserves a really nice birthday song, and I thought that I would do that for her, okay? So there it is. I agree. Totally down with that. That was beautiful. I thought that was beautiful. So there you go. All right. So let's go to this. So here's my prank. Okay, well, let's get the prank thing back up there. Yeah. Thank you, Ricky. I know you can sing too. All right, Carlos pranks Megan. So what I did. Can I get my sneaky music out? Because I love my sneaky music. The day was Monday, I think. And I said, I'm going to prank my wife. So what did I decide to do? Well, you see this picture here in front of our house of the lion? Is that a statue of me anthropomorphized into an animal laying? No. Just a cool lion statue that my wife got, and we got 2 of them. And I think they're pretty dope. Right? Sammy boy, I see you shaking your head. And I love them. Now, what I like to do to things sometimes is tack him up. I want to tack it up. Put some gold on it. Put a sticker on it. Hang this toy on it. That's what I do. My wife has what they call style, class, and grace. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to paint it. Boom. So I painted it green. Sammy boy, take that banner off there for a second. Please. So I painted it green. You think she liked it? What do you guys think? Knowing my wife, I was like, man, it matches our thing. Do you think my wife liked it or didn't like it? I want to know. Leave it in the YouTube comments. Best comment. Lion does have a flat butt. You're right. I noticed that too. And which is not the case for Los. Los got that booty. Los got that booty in his pants. Got that booty in his pants. Los got that booty in his pants. Got that booty in his pants. Los got that booty in his pants. That is what a lot of people are thinking. I think she did not like it. Did not like it. Sam, you and I can never go shopping together because we would fight for the same clothes. Stop telling on me, Crystal. We have to talk about Jared and Hooters, by the way. I have an idea for him, okay? I have a real idea for him, okay? What's up, Aaron? I knew you'd like me twerking. I knew you'd like it when I got too much booty in the pants. It looks... Joey, it's not Army all the time. Well, I guess it is for you. It really is for you. So, thank you, Myron. Myron, you're a man after my own heart. But I'll be honest, I wouldn't marry you. I wouldn't lay down in the bed with you. We'd chill. We'd watch games together, maybe eat some wings. Now, probably fight over wings because you're going to want the drummies too, aren't you? You're going to want the drummies. Myron, we can have it. If you like some off-branch wings, go eat those. I'm just going straight hot wings, drummies. Keep the flats, Myron. If she wasn't putting the loop before, she was not putting the loop before it. She was not. I just did it. I just saw it. I was like, you know what? It'll look good. So let's find out. So I went to work and I bombarded her with see what happens. Now, honestly, now check it out and tell me how good those look. Okay, rapid fire right now, and I will put it on there. She loved it or she hated it. I'm gonna get it. I got some of these Winn-Dixie cinnamon toast crunchers. Put up there. Let's get the banner up there again, Sammy boy. And do you mind if I take off my jacket, guys? I'm gonna wait a second. You mind if I take off my jacket? Thank you. All right, let's see here. Did we like it? This is real deal, Don. Now we're going to see who likes it, okay? Oh, my God, I feel so much better now. Let's see. Let's see who likes it. Let's see who likes it. Let's see. You're wondering if there are shenanigans? Water-based paint? To me, you win. That's the right answer, Myron. Hush your mouth, old school term. What are we talking about here? Can you get a Kleenex here? Old school term. Well, thank you. I think she looks good too. I tell her that all the time. LDG free the nut. Haven't seen you in here a bit, boy. I don't know why I said that like an old PE coach. Hated it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is exciting. This is exciting. This is exciting. Here we go. Because like, remember last week when we found out I was going to be the big fat mayor of DeLand in 2030? That was exciting. That was super exciting. Right, Sammy? Remember? That was like groundbreaking work. Oh, I have another bit that, okay, stay on track, Stay on track. Stay on track. Don't tell them about a bit that you want to do a week from now. They don't need to know. But it's really funny. All right, here we go.
Oh, get the heck out of here. I would absolutely kill you.
I did that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
The lions that I just got.
Damn.
I would.
Magnolia. I got Magnolia. I didn't know.
Daddy got you? You think that Daddy would do that?
Yeah.
You know, Mommy.
What did Mommy say? What did you say?
What did you say?
I said Mommy would yell at Daddy.
Oh my God. If I would have, guys, do you have that authority in your house? To just randomly paint some very expensive statues that your wife bought and that we both loved? Like, exactly, dude. It was ChatGPT. Come on. It was chat. It took me 2 seconds, guys. I literally took a picture. I threw it in chat. I said, change the color of the lion to, that was my prompt. Okay. So to get this picture in less, and the reason my wife knew was because she uses ChatGPT just as much as I do, if not more. And she knew. So before I left the house, I said, hey, Magnolia. Well, she didn't know. I showed it to Magnolia too. But I just took a simple picture. And then I said, just match the lion to the color of the side of the windows. And it did it. And then I just loaded it. I took it from a weird angle too. So not like straight on. And of course, when she saw it, Magnolia believed it. And most of you guys believed it too. And you're right, Sam. The texture was too smooth. That was literally one draft. You know, like I did say, like I didn't prompt it and go like, you know, oh, give it some weathering. I could have in 2 seconds and you would not have known, you know, and but yeah, the detail pop and it looks too good. Yeah, I get it, you know, but yes, Tina, yes, yeah. And if I would, like I said, if I would have taken some time with it, can't show you backstage. There's a bunch of people back there changing. A lot of people changing back there. So that's kind of cool, right? It's kind of fun. Green line, great question. I don't know why. There's a lot of lions in DeLand. I happen to like the lion. We like animals in our house. We have some artwork of animals in our house. We like having that. But it is a DeLand thing too. It's like butterflies and lions. It's like a Wizard of Oz theme around, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Myron's like, I think, a long time DeLand dude. Yeah, dude, on a small cell phone, it looks good. Exactly. Like, you can't tell. And that's the point, right? Like, it's not, imagine if I took some time with it. You know, I was driving and I took jumped out, took a picture. It was at a stop sign, loaded it, did it. You know, we're in that world now, man. And you're probably, if you got to know me, like on a personal level, and I'm texting you and stuff, I'm sending you joke memes. Now at a level, like I used to send GIFs. Now I send full on chat GPT jokes. And I know I'm annoying the group chat in my softball. So I just want to say to this group real quick before we move on to this next part, which is going to be great. I want to take a moment to apologize. I'm going to change that for Sun State. He hates that song. I'm going to change it for him. We'll find a better one. Feel bad. Guy's like, the one thing I hate, it puts me to sleep. And I'm playing. Oh, maybe this is the one. Oh, crap. I think this is it. All right, either one. Sorry, Sun State. All right. I would like to apologize to my softball team group chat. Why am I apologizing? Well, let me be clear. I like to never say anything serious on a group chat. I feel it's not my place. I like to say jokes. I like to put GIFs. I like to write things that so the new parents in the group go, is that parent crazy? So the amount of AI pictures that I'm doing, that when they're asking for rain delays, is the rain delay happening? And I send them back a picture that I am flooded on the field currently to turn around and not go to practice with no JK, because I don't play with JK. I don't play JK. I've never JK'd in my life. I've never written a JK. Sure as hell have never written a K. Old friend of mine wrote back K to me, deleted his number. I smashed my phone against the wall and said, you changed, bro. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? This is actually important because I forgot I was apologizing. Thank you, Sam. All right. So I want to apologize because here's the deal. I want to apologize to the softball group chat because I know I should be writing informative things there, being, you know, like a parent, assistant coaching at times and things, being the dog guy who yells, go dogs. But I'm not. What I want to tell you is this. I apologize for absolutely nothing. Write that on there, Sammy. Carlos apologizes for absolutely nothing. Why am I apologizing for nothing? Why? Why? Because group chats. There's just too many of them. There's too many group chats. Group me is taking over life. We don't need to be talking to too much. Some of y'all I really do want to talk to, but other y'all, we don't need to group it. What we do is continue to put GIF. Continue to put fake pictures that will make you think that the field is flooded. Because life's too short, man. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a surgeon. I don't fight fires. I do this, man. Thank you. That's my pastor. Shout out to Pastor Dan. Showing love. This is him on guitar now. Pastor Dan Shred. Yeah, he's a pastor, but he's shred. Shout out to DCF. Shout out to Myron. Shout out to EME. Shout out to Tony. Charlie says hola from Havana, Cuba. Viva Cuba, viva Cuba, libre. What? Shout out to the Drain Doctor. Woo, woo. You know, it's Friday, yo. On Friday, I get a little extra Friday, you know? Thank you. Thank you. Can you get the rock and roll band out of here, Sammy? Get out of here. Huh. I just headbutted the guy. Let's get him out of here. Yo, I just went too crazy. Let's go back to Sky Zone. All right. That's what we do here on the show. Oh, let me show why you guys are here. Check this out, yo. Check this out. This is good.
You know, Mommy.
What did
While you
Mommy
guys
say?
are here,
What
check
did you
this out.
say?
All my sponsors who are here right now, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Check this out. So this is DeLand's Got Talent. Okay. Boom. That's me and my family. How do I do they look? Here we go. Yeah, Dan Shreds, bro. Dan Shred. No, he's the coolest pastor. You're good. Dude, you do shred. And he helped my daughter with her many things, math, her audition. But this was great. This was last week. But let me show you this. So let me show you this. This is cool. Yo, it's working. This is our YouTube channel, bro. Bacateros, bacateras. I told you, I figured out what is working. And so I'm really grateful for y'all. I'm not doing it by spreading hate. I'm not doing it by talking mean about people. I'm not doing it about talking about salacious, you know, crazy. And I'm not, and you know what? If that's you, more power to you, Poppy. I don't have what it takes to do that. Like, I want to live a peaceful life. There's too many people not living that peaceful life, that unwillingly so, you know? And so I want to just create comedy and entertainment and thoughtful things and intriguing things and characters and bits and silliness and wildness. And it's working. Look at that. Sammy boy, I know you check our analytics. You're back there, you know, but how great is that to see, man?
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean,
know?
it's like March is a little bit lower, but it's like right in line with all the other ones. And then it skyrockets in April.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. So I'm really excited. Thank y'all. So you guys ones watching this, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. I've literally, the year of me doing this is coming up. This past year, I've gotten over 2,000, almost close to 3,000 subscribers. That's really great in the first year. And this is what people are watching, the videos and everything. So thank you, Julie. I appreciate it. I try and celebrate other people's achievements. And quite honestly, because nobody really knows, and you know, you have to share this because I have sponsors, I have people that are supporting me, that are spending their hard-earned money for me to talk about them on the show, for me to create, and they also want to know, hey, are people, and this is proof in the pudding. So thank you, podcast. You know, you're doing it yourself, man. You know how difficult it is. There's no doubt. YouTube is the hardest to really figure out. And I'm doing it my own way. And so everybody who's jumped in here and give the big laughs, Rob Warrens and the dial laughs. I know you guys, Francine, in there. I see you guys in Facebook. I see you guys in YouTube. I can see everybody. I know if you're in YouTube, you can only see YouTube and whatnot. But and you know what? Me. Yes. You know what I think it is? You're so right. Is my consistency. I'm following a plan of posting every day, so trying to 7 a.m., 8:30, 12, 3 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. I know that sounds like a lot. But quite frankly, this is what I'm trying to do. I mean, this is what I'm doing. This is the only thing I'm doing. This and To the Top Studios. And that's it. So I better be churning out some stuff, right? It's like, I do 2 shows a week and I am so tired. No, when you sign up for this channel, when you're a member for this channel, you're getting 5 videos a day. When you're a member, you're getting the videos first. So like it may be the video goes out at 8:30 at night, but you're watching it before anybody else. I'm just trying to create stuff that I would think is cool for my channel and for my world, you know? So, well, we're going to go to a different place, Crystal. And Crystal and Coronado Carpets. Big shout to Coronado Carpets, one of our amazing sponsors. Now, listen, if you guys have any questions when it comes to carpets, you go to Coronado Carpet Inc. 386-428-5028. Crystal, one of the bacateras here, she will help you out. She will get on there and she will say, hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's make it happen. If you have any type of, flooring needs, carpet, tile, wood, vinyl, plank, it's Coronado Carpet. You know what? Yeah, sometimes, sponsors pop on, sponsors leave. It's just the name of the game. No beef, no nothing, what am I doing here? Bump, bump, bump. There we go. And they might jump back on. We don't know. So it's all good. No biggie. We got famous faces and funnies. We got Drain Doctor. We got stereotypes. And we got Sky Zone, which we're going to be talking about here in a second. I promise. It's a Friday show, so we're going to go a little long today too anyway, because we are going to talk about probably what happened with me and Jimmy Fallon. And now we're going to get to the Magnolias, Sky Zone. And we have Disney's Epic B-Day. Are you guys cool? Give me a shout if you're good with going 2 hours today. Give me a shout if you get just right there. 2. If you want 3, say 3. If you want 4. Sammy said 2. I like it. 2. Let's do 2. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let's do 2. Let's do 6. Let's do 6. So 69 hours. There we go. Coronado Carpet, 386-428-50. I like that. Myron, and ATH is like 3. Myron's like 3. Oh man. All right. Here we go. So here we go. Let's get to this. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. Before we get there, how do y'all feel about this? Okay, let's make sure, because this is a good reel right here, Sammy boy. Ready? It's good, straight reel. Here we go. I'm just gonna do it right now. Tell me how you guys feel about this. I know this is better. So I'm trying to create a reel that I'm just gonna do straight, right? So I'll share this later on YouTube. You'll see it later and be like, oh my God, I remember Carlos did this live. Okay, here we go. Barney, I'll do it like, I'll try and do it like one of those YouTube people that go like really hardcore, like, Barney looks weird. Do you remember Barney, our lovable, cartoonish hero? He's not my hero. Jesus. Hey, it's me, Barney. Oh, I'm your lovable purple dinosaur. Barney, I love you. Yeah, well, look at him now. He looks kind of weird, right? Barney looks different. Here it is. First time seeing Barney. Oh, I switched to something I didn't want. I didn't want you guys to see it. There you go. Boom. Boom. I was never a full big fan of Barney, but he looks different, right? So this is what's happening, guys. The reason they changed Barney, I know it upsets you as well. Yes, I wasn't a huge, Barney was right outside of my wheelhouse. Oh, Crystal is very, very upset about this new Barney because I guess you must have been a big Barney fan. Hold on a second. Leave Barney alone, Crystal screams. Leave Barney alone. Okay. But this is what happens when, well, to be honest, Barbie gets popular again. This is what happens when, Minecraft goes nuts. When corporate IP, and at this point, because they've been around so long, that's not like somebody who's like so attached to Barney. Like, no, it's whoever bought them and was like, look, man, you see this freaking Barbie going through the roof? Why can't we have a Barney weekend? The kids like Barney just as much as Barbie. The guy, whoever owns it, he's like smoking a cigarette. He's like, so what do we do? What do we do? Like, and the guy's like corporate rep. He's like, just rebrand the thing, right? Just rebrand it. Just fix his face. And the guy's like, what do you mean fix his face? He's like, just fix his face, smooth it out. They did it to Sonic. We need money. I want to wring this Barney thing out for everything it's got. Sonic the Hedgehog, it worked for him. So now you get a new Barney. And he looks weird. I'm upset about it. Okay, another question, real quick. I gotta know. Oh shit. Yes. I gotta know.
Barney looks different.
I gotta know. You can put this up there on the banner. Ragu or Prego?
Different.
Ragu or Prego? Put it up there. Which sauce do you use? Ragu or Prego, Sammy boy? Because maybe this won't affect you as much. Guys, does this freak you out? We can't do neither, Julie. We got one store in North Korea. We have Ragu or Prego. That is it. Miss Tina, you are so right. They did it to Dora and Handy Manny, and it didn't work. So a lot of times it doesn't work. This is kind of another example. We are so much living in this bizarre, fascist, socialist, corporatized world. And I am not on a soapbox saying that I do not participate in this. No, I'm fully participating in it. I see a corporate brand I like. I'm like, I like you. So I'm not trying to say Barney went on Ozempic. Barney went on Ozempic and he got some plastic surgery. He's like, don't I look great? Don't I look great? Ragu or Prego? What are we doing? I want to know I like Aaron said both. I like that because you know what, dude? But like, what's your main? What did you grow up with? Because I want to. Do we have an Italian music in there? I don't need it. Dude, and I'm a frozen pizza dude. DTF. I'm the guy that likes to go down the aisle and look at all the different pizzas, and I'm like, too many to choose from. Myron doesn't care. Surprises me. I don't. No. Look. I'm not gonna turn down a bowl of pasta. Never in this time. I've had a bowl of pasta every week for my whole life since I was a baby. In my mom's belly, I was having pasta once a week for 45 years, and I'm only 44. I grew up on Ragu too, Julie. We have Italian music back there. We can have a little Italian music because we got to have some Italian music back there, Sammy. Is this it? A little Italian music in there. Drag you all the way. I'm with you. Okay. So what I want to say here, I want to be very clear. About this. I grew up on Ragu. Okay? Grew up on it. I only found out like when I was like 15 or 16 that you were supposed to actually warm up the Ragu. I would get the Ragu out of the fridge. My grandma would eat the one I have tattooed on my arm. She would make me the pasta. Carlito, aquí está tu pasta. She would take the cold sauce. She would pour it in the sauce. She'd mix it around. Perfect mix. Grated Parmesan. Ragu meat sauce. Are we winning? That's a win in my world. How music added. Thank you, Sammy boy. You're the best, Sammy boy.
Hey! Now we have a pizza here. And I want everybody to know, ragu pizza is the best pizza. You know how you like it with the pasta? Now we made it a pizza. Who doesn't love ragu on a pizza?
Right on the noodles. Right on the noodles. You making some ragu for supper tonight? That's right, girl. I love it.
Because Barba loves ragu.
But this is weird, though, right? A little weird? A little weird? Because I'm a ragu guy, but I've never seen them as a pizza.
Okay, how do you feel?
Now, I wanted to see how my wife felt about it because we've been eating ragu since we first started dating. I think I poured her a little bit of ragu on one of our first meals I prepared for her. Ragu goes deep into our hearts. For you, Crystal. I haven't shown that in a while, but I'm feeling a little fancy-free on this Friday. Does Megan like the ragu pizza, yay or nay? We haven't even gotten to Sky Zone, which is great because we got a lot of stuff. Then we're going to get to Disney. Then I want to tell you my Jimmy Fallon story. We're living it up today. Like Ja Rule said, everybody got to be living it up.
I want to know your gut reaction when you see this.
I don't know. It looks fake almost.
Yeah, I had like a weird reaction, like, huh? Because I'm such a ragu.
We have
sauce
ragu
guy.
sitting on the counter. I didn't even realize
Exactly.
that.
I was like,
Look at that. That's how much ragu people we are. That was just beautiful serendipity.
I've never seen this before. There's a bunch of new pizzas out. And I still had to get my California Pizza Kitchen margarita.
What was the price point of the ragu one?
$5.99, which is a really weird one. It's,
As opposed to how much?
as opposed to, that's a $9 pizza. And you're gonna $6.99, and your Tostinos are about $2.
You definitely didn't need this.
You do, I need them.
Two of them?
You won't buy one, get one.
Daddy got you lemonade.
No, that was it. I actually ended up eating it. Do you think I liked it or no? Yeah, I don't know. I think they're kind of in the same ballpark. We had ragu pizza sauce. I've had that too. I've had the ragu pizza sauce. But I don't know. Like homemade pizza, I don't know. That's a whole nother topic. Oh, come on, though. I've made sauce before. What do they call it? The gravy. The gravy. Whenever I hear Italian people call sauce gravy, I go, really? Gravy is for biscuits. Gravy is for my country fried steak. Sauce. Not one jar of pasta gravy I ever found. Okay, DTF, we so connect. I'm a pizza guy, but man, I guess I just never make the right pizza at home, I guess. I know, and you know, Aaron, I was telling you, I was like, I'm going to make everybody hungry. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to go back to it because I really have a lot of fun taking you guys out of the studio. I put a lot of pressure on finding all this stuff, but ultimately we have just as much fun doing this, to be honest. So, but yeah, I bet you're hungry. I get starving after the show. So, all right, let's move on. So now we're at the point of
Happy June 5th. What does it mean to you? Well, to me, it means my daughter's 5th birthday, Magnolia. So this morning, what have we been doing? Megan has been focused on this and ready for this for a while. I as well, preparing, writing notes, not really. But what I'm doing right now is getting the clues together for her awesome little scavenger. She wanted a scavenger hunt for her gifts. So we created clues. So she's getting gifts here in the house outside, and then ultimately leading to a bike, which she's gonna freak out, and that's in the front of the house. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of that. And I'm also gonna go to Sky Zone. Yeah, that's right, Sky Zone. Sky Zone, one of our favorite places that Magnolia loves. And whoa, where are we going? And the cool thing is that they are sponsors of the show today. And so shout out to Sky Zone. Big thanks for sponsoring and helping out with the party. The staff has been fantastic. We go there all the time, so we love Sky Zone. Magnolia's wanted to have her party there, and I'm excited to see all of her friends there and all the adults just enjoy themselves. Because I'm the dad that's going to be jumping and playing and having a good time. It's what we do at Sky Zone. So now it's time to show you a little bit about some of the gifts and things. Let's go. Magnolia, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Are you excited to be 5 years old?
Yeah, I'm already 5 years old.
Yeah. Magnolia, say hi to Roxalana and give her a big hug. You missed her like crazy.
So this is the coolest thing. So
Roxalana.
let's pop off Ragu or Prego. Let's put Sky Zone up there, Sammy boy. So this is the good stuff right here, man. My daughter's class, she loved all of her students and her teacher. Shout out to Miss Tina. She may or not may. I have like the nicest people in this. I'm my pastor. I have my daughter's literal VPK teacher. That I guess I'm not too bad then, huh? A lot of people say a lot of things about me, you know. But if I got the pastor, I got my kid's teacher, you know, not too bad, right? I ain't doing too bad, right? But then again, they would be nice enough to be good to everybody. Okay, was this her first bike? No, it's not her first bike. Good question, EME. She's been riding her bike a lot. We got her one for, I think, Christmas or like one of those smaller ones, like the 12-inch. There's 12, 14, 16. Obviously, I've just learned about this again. So, and so she's been riding it a lot. She loves riding. I can tell she's going to really like riding her bike. I loved riding my bike, and I can see that she's gonna like it too. Lennon liked it, and she liked it actually a lot when she was little, more than her. And anyway, so we got her a new one. I didn't want to show all. Actually, I had the video that I'm like, but you know what? That's like her birthday stuff. It's her gift stuff. I don't want to go on to that. And it was beautiful. Look, I'll tell you this. Before all the parties, before all the stuff, it's always nerve-wracking. It's always more so for my wife, who takes on the majority of the, a lot of the planning and this and that. I mean, obviously I do my fair share too, but it's weird. And I think this is something I heard. Who was it the other day that said, oh, it was Will Smith. Go figure. He said, God teaches us through struggle. And it's weird on a real parallel, weird kind of way. Like when you're planning a party, it's a lot of stress. It's some struggle, because you want to make things right. You want to do things. But then ultimately, like the day of, on the day, which is like one of my favorite terms to say, on the day, when it goes great, like it did. Sky Zone. Thank you. And I'm about to show you here. We haven't got started. It's so nice and so beautiful. And you can just take it in and enjoy it and love it. And I just soaked it all in. I'm just so grateful it went great. There's too many things happen in this world that people have no control over. The fact that we were able to have a beautiful day and the fact that I can share it with you, and it really warms my heart. And the fact that you can get smiles and love and from it. So this is a little girl's dream right here. She had her best friends from school, and this is her best friend.
Magnolia, say hi to Roxalana and give her a big hug. You missed her like crazy. Roxalana, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing, Keith? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I got my record. Your jacket is so
And that's
cool.
Jinjin. Shout out to Jinjin. Big shout out. One of Magnolia's new friends. Shout out to Coco, his mom, who's also awesome. She's a professional boxer. She's awesome. She has amazing kids. Jinjin's one of her amazing kids. Magnolia and him have become great friends at Deland Boxing. Shout out to Deland Boxing and Fitness. And it's not like they have a kids center there or anything. We just happen to be there on the same day. And Jinjin's just an awesome guy, kid.
I gotta tell you, that is one of the coolest outfits I think I've ever seen.
Daddy, hold my present.
Oh, we're gonna bring the presents back there. Oh my gosh.
Daddy.
This is why I love Sky Zone.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, so I know Arnott, this might be bringing you shudders down your literal spine. So I appreciate you sticking around because Arnott literally injured himself, almost paralyzed himself, doing the stupid things that you're not supposed to do there. I've never seen anybody injured there. And Arnott, but he thought he was cool. He thought he was, Greg Louganis in the trampoline. He's doing triple axel belts. And let's be honest, Arnott's back has been broken for a long time. Okay. It got broken by many things. Okay. And so this is just awesome. So I am the dad. Yeah, I'm the dad. I always thought it was cool when the fun adults would play with the kids. Like they would play ball, they would play around with you. They'd say funny things. They'd be, hey, you want a pizza? Yeah, you have that. I was just like that as a kid. I always thought it was cool. That's a cool adult. I can remember that, And so I was like, I want to be the fun adult when I get good. And now I do happen to have the energy for it. So, I like to be, I actually, now what you're seeing here is in my head, I think I'm a Ninja Turtle jumping. Like in my head, I imagine when I go to Sky Zone, I imagine being a Ninja Turtle because I feel like they have the ability to leap quickly. Well, I've seen them. They can do it. And I think if I was a Ninja Turtle, I would jump from place to place, similar to Tigger, right? Now, I never told the kids to chase me. I just happen to have some Pied Piper energy that kids like chasing me, and I act crazy. Now, Magnolia goes, guys, and then she's like, I'm out of here. And then they all follow her because she has the same energy. You got it. You get a workout. Boom. Kid fell. Boom. Got the setup. At Sky Zone, they got a big old room there. Okay. So at Sky Zone, you got the whole obviously you're gonna go out there into the park and you're gonna have fun and jump around like a crazy person and have fun. But then you're also gonna have this really nice room. Number 5, starting 5, Johnny 5.
And what do we have there? Well, that's my beautiful wife. And I'll be honest, she barely did a damn thing. Hey, honey, do me a favor. Next time we have a party, why don't you lift a finger? Okay? And do everything myself. From every snack, to the decorations, to the logistics, to when we were going to do it, to the invites, to speaking to the people. Oh, wait a second. You did all that. Shit. That's right. I just ate pizza and had kids run around me. Oh, well. My bad. Regret. I regret saying that you didn't do anything. Okay. Boom. Boom.
Look at this. And I got to give a shout out to Lennon and Sid, who helped decorate everybody who came out to the wonderful body of my daughter's fifth.
Oh, look at the wonderful unicorn. It was a unicorn theme, so we did have unicorn. And if you're wondering, yes, we do talk about family and love on this show. Top of the morning. We do. We talk about family. A lot of people don't like talking about family. We do. We're not afraid of it. I'm very proud of my family, and I think other people need to see our family.
So all the kids are running around having a fantastic time. This is why you do your party at Sky Zone, is because the kids are running around. They're not sitting around waiting to do stuff. They're like, oh, bored. No, they're all doing stuff. Sky Zone. It's not even that expensive to do it here. And they got pizza, and they got all this stuff. It's really a great time. The staff is fantastic too. Sky Zone Daytona, let's go. How you doing, Victor? How you doing?
And by the way, where are we at? Sky Zone Daytona, baby. Sammy boy. Since you pulled these pictures, let's look at them. This is Sam. Hi. Everybody say hi to Sam.
Hi.
Let's look at these pictures together. Hold on, let's add this to the stage. I'm going to remove this from the stage. I'm going to add this from the stage. Oh, man, look at that. No, and look, hold on, before I move on, hold on. That's you know why I'm swole? I'll be dead ass honest right now. I'm a Southern boy. And I work out at Sky Zone. And I work out at the Land Boxing. So you get these guns. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. It ain't their shirt, no. Hell no, I've been lifting weights. I've been boxing. I'm coming for you. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. I'm coming for the worst version of myself. So every day I'm out here. I got my weights and I'm lifting. Shit's rendering. I'm lifting. That's how I do it. Sammy, take that off. Take the slide off real quick. Take the comment off because I want to get this as real. You sitting around, I'm not talking to you, ATH. I'm talking to the world. You sitting around, I'm rendering and lifting. I'm rendering and lifting. Rendering? Can you put up there, Sammy, rendering and lifting? That's what everybody needs to be doing. While you're rendering and doing any work, you also lift. And then you focus. And I got a mirror here. That's what I do. So when I'm in the studio waiting for stuff, so I can be swole. Just so I can be swole. And then I go to Deland Boxing. Imagine if I didn't get this energy out. I'd be a madman. I swear, I'd be a mad man. I don't know. All right, so this is Sky Zone, Daytona. Yo, good to see you in here again, buddy. I like it when you comment. So, Sky Zone's fun, guys. Honestly, Daytona, we love you. Your staff is fantastic. Magnolia Party, that's Sky Zone, Daytona. It was so much fun. We still got footage. I recommend everybody go there. That's Sky Zone in Daytona, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go to Sky Zone, you have a pit of balls that you can jump in. When you go to Sky Zone, you can play dodgeball. When you go to Sky Zone, what else can you do, Sammy? That's the Daytona one. Shout out to Christopher. Shout out to Sierra, who made it happen. New sponsors on the show. Sky Zone is here, y'all. Do me a favor. Bacateros, bacateras. Find their Facebook page, Daytona one. Send them a message. Say, I saw you on Top of the Morning. I'm bringing my kids out there. I had a membership there before they became a sponsor. And then we started talking. So, DTF, have a great weekend, buddy. Mother of gold. All right, let's go back to this.
Say, do you want to say happy birthday to Magnolia? Say it.
Happy birthday.
Ah. Happy birthday, Magnolia.
I saw Magnolia yesterday. You didn't drop. The mama said it wasn't here.
Okay.
That's the dodgeball area. Get the peg, kids.
Here I am on top of Mount Sky Zone, the tallest point of all of Sky Zone. Maybe not, but whoa. I want everybody to know everything's gonna be okay. Look at all these kids playing. You got this. Never give up. Come on, Victor. You got a hand right here, ready to go. But you got to push yourself to a limit you've never done before. Use your legs. Come on, Victor. Come on. Use your legs. Come on. You got. Come on. Come on. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah.
I'm gonna try.
You got this. Come on. Boom. There's one. All right. Come on. Come on. You're next.
You guys did the floors in Sky Zone Daytona?
You don't even name me. Come on. Come on, Victor.
That is awesome.
Push it. Push it. Push it.
Sky Zone Daytona. Buddy up. Could you imagine all you old heads up me? Could you imagine? You born in the 1900s? Go. One of her favorite things, run around. Oh, okay, so here we are at the party park.
I mean, I know those speakers.
Shout out to Miss Tina. Big shout out to Miss Tina. There's Magnolia being all sweet. Her party, so much fun. I mean, this is just the sweetest time, these kids at this age.
Hi, Sid.
Hi.
Big shout
Hi,
to Sid. She's an amazing athlete, amazing kid, one of Lennon's great friends, and on the softball team, badass player.
You said you don't like cheese.
Hey, Sky Zone pizza, better than the Ragu pizza.
To Ariana.
Hi, Sierra.
Sarah's very nice.
Hi, Megan.
You know what? Take a little second. Enjoy this little spot break. Enjoy it. Take off that little banner.
At Stereotypes, unlock the next level of sound with Macintosh's C49 preamp. Feel the handcrafted power of the C49 and discover a true sonic experience. We're your hometown audio-video maestros. Stereotypes, where sound becomes legendary.
Here at Southeast Steel, we have a lot of refrigerators. So we have cabinet depth refrigerators, standard depth refrigerators, ice and water refrigerator, interior water refrigeration, no water refrigeration, built-in ice maker, no ice maker, black refrigerators, white refrigerators, whatever colors you can imagine, we can get it here for you at Southeast Steel. And we even have the high-end refrigerations. My name is Gregory. Come and see me at Southeast Steel.
I'm Stu Kimball, and you have my word. At Southeast Steel, you get the best deal.
Big shout to Southeast Steel, one of our great sponsors as well. The best appliance warehouse in the world. They'll get anything you need anytime. Southeast Steel, we love you, as well as Deland Cat Cafe, of course, our wonderful sponsors here on the show. And Stereotypes, baby. I saw Joni in here earlier. We love seeing you in here, Joni. Big shout to our wonderful sponsors, Stereotypes, Famous Faces and Funnies, and of course, Sky Zone. Now it's time to get to the Disney part of this. Huh? You want to get to Disney? Let's go to Disney. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go, yeah. Here we go, yeah. Here we go, yeah. Going to Disney, Magic Kingdom. A lot of people call it Disney, but it's actually Magic Kingdom. She's excited. Oh, boy.
So we're at Magic Kingdom now. As you can see, I'm wearing my Mickey hat. Looking fresh to death. Same outfit.
Go ahead and throw a banner up there, Sammy boy.
Made of. Bought this shirt in Italy in 2016. It was for the Fettuccine Film Awards, and I was nominated for largest nose in a lead actor film. The film was called Al Dente. It's an amazing piece about this this Italian chef who has his heart broken by, never would have guessed it, pizza guy. I'm making all that up. Anyway, so did you know that Magic Kingdom is so big that you have to park in another parking lot? Like, this is just the parking island. You just park here, and then you take a little trolley to get to the actual park. And another shuttle. Here we are. Look how far away. Look how far away we are from that castle right now, okay? And then in moments, I promise you, we will be there. I know it's you think we're lying right now. I know you think we're lying. I know you think we're lying. That's a lot. That's like Russia. Did you see spit there? Probably some spit.
We're going in a circle, heading to Magic Kingdom.
So we're gonna be at Magic Kingdom?
Yep.
Yeah, and like lots of rides.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be home at night.
Yep.
And you're not even getting close to night.
No, not yet.
Let me tell you, if you've never been to Magic Kingdom before, never been to Disney, going there is similar to a vacation every time. You're excited, you have energy, you're like, oh my God, what are you gonna eat? And then Magnolia's so sweet that she's like, we're gonna stay there the whole night, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I love it, right? And that's how I was thinking. We're gonna come back at nighttime. But yes, we live in DeLand, which is about an hour away from Disney. So it's a little different than when we lived in Orlando, which was like 20, 25 minutes. It's a full hour to get to DeLand where we live. So I knew at the end of the night, it's going to be tiring.
Yeah, because we just got
We are at Magic Kingdom. We are at Magic Kingdom. We are at Magic Kingdom.
They're clipping their
We
toys.
are at Magic. Thank you. Right, thank you.
Of course, you got to get your birthday pin. If you go to Magic Kingdom, you got to. Oh, look at her little smile. You got to get your pin. You got to get your. Hey, it's my birthday. I want attention pin. You got to get that. You got to get that. You know. Teal Ryan representing Donald. Teal Ryan is the best Teal. He always is there for us. He is always there for his family. He is an amazing man who has a very cool job that allows us to enjoy some wonderful perks. And he just is the best uncle. She loves him to death. And that's just another phase. Just brought her right in, got her the stuff. Yeah, he's the best.
no pie.
Get out of here.
Yes.
That's not my check.
Magic Kingdom?
Is it your birthday, young lady? How old are you, 16?
No pie.
Get out of here.
Yes.
That's not my check. Say thank you. Thank you. Right, thank you.
And that's what AJ said. Oh, well, no.
No, that's more than good.
What kind of treats do y'all like when you go there, man? I got that cookie right there. got that cookie. I haven't eaten it yet. I put it away because I just had cotton candy. So.
They say it's your birthday. It's your birthday too. We made it to our first ride.
The teacups.
Yeah, and the color I wanted.
The exact color she wanted. Because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna choose the color I want. Yay!
Magnolia, of course, got herself, which I love too, the Mickey Mouse ice cream bar. Then, of course, before I could tell her to pretend like she's eating the honey, she started pretending to eat honey. Oh, that picture was too close. My beautiful face. It's lovely. This is really cool. The name of the store is Memento Mori. And the reason that stood out to me is there's a guy I follow, Ryan Campbell. I forgot his name actually, but he has this whole Memento Mori thing. And it's like, the thing is, you will be dead in Latin. And it's kind of like a reminder to live the day because you will be dead. And I thought, wow, they're totally playing off that. And it works really well because it was a gift shop at the Haunted Mansion. So kind of really fit there. I don't know what I'm looking at here because, it zoomed in because my photos. Oh, all right. So I think this is it was my favorite or is my favorite animatronic at Disney. This one is just this Ursula, the way it moves. This is on the Little Mermaid ride. And there's just so much to it. I just think it's one of the best ones, one of the most fun when you go around because you can literally go all around her.
You know, mommy.
Oh, geez, I didn't mean to do that. Boom. Boom. Okay. So I got to go to on the Princess Tiana ride, the old Splash Mountain. And it's awesome. I think they added some drops. I feel like they added some drops. And if you heard earlier in the show, this was towards the end of the night that we went, and Magnolia went on there and she got really, really scared. But she seemed to kind of like it. Anyway, the animatronics on this are really, really good. And they went back to the old school animatronics, not like everything is a hologram, is a monitor face where they're changing everything. I didn't like that on the Frozen ride. I like an animatronic that you can see move and is part of and it looks really, 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 really cool inside there.
Nothing on this guy. That sound's got nothing on you.
Yeah, it is weird when I think about Little Mermaid and I think, Poseidon is her dad, right? Right, Sammy? Poseidon is her dad? Yeah. That's pretty powerful. Ursula should be like, you should destroy Ursula. No problem. And I always wondered why Ariel never wrote a note to him. Right? Think about it for a second. Can I just get it for a second? Can I be real? Can I be real for just 1 second? Because the fact of the matter is, why didn't Ariel? Here's a question that I want to make a real, Sammy. As you can see, that's why you took it down. Very good. My question is this. Very serious question. Why didn't Ariel write the prince a note and say, hey, listen, my name is Ariel. I'm a mermaid. I have had a curse gift. I don't know yet. I can't speak. I need your help. To get my voice back, I need you to kiss me. And after this kiss, you will fall in love with me. and we will live happily ever after. I guess it's a heavy note to give when I think about it. But she could have at least said, hey, will you kiss me? He would have done it, right? Boom, she gets her voice back. And you're going to say, what if she doesn't know how to write, Carlos? Then how did she sign the contract? She signed the contract. Like Mike Tyson says, she signed the contract, big boy. She signed the contract. Ursula has it. I'm sorry, Tina. I know that you are a teacher, and that's the first thing that you thought. It makes common sense that a mermaid would not read or write human language. But she read the contract. She read the contract, and she wrote it. So, I don't know. I don't know. We don't know. We will never know. We will never know, unfortunately. But anyway, it ended up working out.
She's a pretzel nipper. I mean, a princess. A human princess. Well, that's the way I remember it.
Oh, man. This is one of the best endings on the ride. I did it no justice. No justice. I did it no justice. The end of Princess Tiana's ride, when they have all the characters out there, is spectacular. It's a showstopper. You're like, what? Really, really good. So, bravo. They did it right. Disney did a good job.
That is awesome. What a... Is that so pretty?
And of course, you got to end the night with the best fireworks in the world.
It is really good. I love the fireworks at the end.
Fucker, you been to Disney before?
Yeah, I snuck in one time. I could just literally walk in because I'm a, rooster. They don't say much. I just hung around.
Magnolia, what do you think? And I'll tell you one thing that is awesome. And if you have this, I'm very fortunate on my wife's side. I don't have this on my side of the family, unfortunately. That they all take care, love, support, are there, ask about, and are just there for my kids. I just don't have that at all with my side of the family. It sucks. Not even a phone call. Hey, happy birthday, granddaughter. It doesn't take much. But luckily we got it in droves on one side. So
You love him, Magnolia? Happy birthday, baby.
Thank
it is.
We got these for you.
It was a fantastic freaking day, for sure. It was a fantastic day. I'm very grateful for it. Once again, man, I know I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I am about reminding that if you have the ability to be peaceful, Magnolia Hope, look at you. It's almost like she knew her segment was over, and she had come in here, baby. Come here. Ladies and gentlemen, Magnolia Hope. Magnolia, did you enjoy your birthday party?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of your birthday party?
Disney.
Disney, yes. And then Sky Zone. Remember Sky Zone? How much fun was Sky Zone?
This man.
Oh my God. Did all your friends come out there?
Yeah.
Did you jump around the whole time?
Yeah.
Would you want to do it again?
Yeah.
Thank you, Sky Zone, once again. And Magnolia, did you fall asleep on the way back?
Yes.
Yeah, it was about an hour drive back, and big shout out to my wife who drove all the way back because I would fall asleep. I can't do it. I would have been like, we have to drive. If I take a 10-minute nap, I could probably drive for 6 hours. I the Japanese method where they sleep and then they work for another 10 hours at some Japanese office. Have you ever heard about the Japanese nap method?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the Japanese napping method. Is it 8 or 10 minutes that are the most powerful that the Japanese scientists have studied and found out? Is it 8 or 10 minutes? Just say one.
I don't know.
I love you. I hope you have a good day. Are you leaving somewhere? No. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you soon. Happy birthday, big 5-year-old. You're still 5. Yeah. No, dude, I'm not. You know what? The thing is, I was up at 5 a.m. doing stuff. If I'm up at 5 a.m. and I'm driving on the road and I have it's a weird thing, this thyroid disease thing that I have. One of the weird things is don't drive late at night. I know it's a weird thing. It was one of the things. And I found, I was like, because I found myself when I was working on Bloodline and Walking Dead, when I was driving, I was like, why am I? It's a thing. It's a thing. And I'm not going to I definitely am not the type of guy who's like, oh, I'm just going to battle it through. Not that guy. Not that guy. Look, man, you broke your back. Okay. Don't talk to me. Okay. Listen, it is perfect timing to tell you about my Jimmy Fallon story. And we're going to do a little bumper as far as what are you guys doing this weekend? What do you guys got going on? I don't have much going on other than chilling here, doing some stuff. I have a here because I want to talk about it. It's in the news. So, Jimmy Fallon was on Diary of a CEO. So, Jimmy Fallon was on Diary of a CEO. Remove this. I'm going to start again. Sammy boy, thank you for this wonderful slideshow. This is Jimmy Fallon. How many of you guys do you know who Jimmy Fallon is? If you don't know who Jimmy Fallon is, I'd be shocked. That's not my daughter behind him, which is weird that it looks like my daughter. Jimmy Fallon is, I didn't even have to pull notes for this because I just know Jimmy. Like, I don't really know him, but I followed his career for a long time. And I'll tell you why. I followed his career for a long time. Jimmy Fallon has been a lot in the news for people saying he's fake. People saying that he laughs at everything and that he's a phony. And every time I would see that, it would kind of bother me. Thank you. It would kind of bother me because I had I'll tell you, I had an experience with him. He touched me. No, I'm kidding. He didn't touch me. Totally kidding. But early in his career, in 2001, I believe, I got to meet him. And I got to interview him in a couple different instances. And he was not super famous at this point. He was on Saturday Night Live. He was definitely popping. Yes, he did touch my heart. ATH. You met him a few times working security at Universal. He's as nice as he seems. Very polite to everyone. I like to hear you say that. You know why? Because he's gotten a lot of crap. This is a perfect example of the internet hating somebody with no real backing. So once again, that's the internet hating Jimmy Fallon, because they think he laughs too much at his guests and that he's having too much of a good time. So they think he's a phony. I think a lot of it comes from like a Trump thing too, when he shook Trump's head, and I'm like, guys, if you're gonna be mad at anybody over the Trump thing, Jimmy's like the last guy to be mad about, okay? Exactly. It's a show. You're supposed to be having a good time, you know? And he was great on SNL. Exactly, Aaron. He was great. One of the heavy hitters. I loved him on SNL. Every time I watched him on SNL, I just loved him. And I like that he laughed a lot at his bits. I like that he would break every now and then. And I'm talking 2001, so I'm literally talking 24 years ago, right? Very different time. And so I'm in Peru. And this is for real, not a joke. I'm in Peru, and it wasn't like it was an okay trip. Got to see some cool stuff, but there was nothing to do a lot of the times. And luckily, I did get a chance to watch SNL. I was really into SNL. At one point in time, I was really wanting to be in SNL. I was like, oh, I want to be in it. But then I realized what it took to kind of get there, and I just wasn't. I wasn't that guy. I wasn't gonna be willing to. I wasn't willing to sacrifice a bunch of stuff like that. Anyway, hell, I never even auditioned for him, and who the hell knows that it is dumb to hate on him because once again, man, I have to do this because I end up meeting a lot of people that people hate on the internet. So I have to remember to do this, and I've done this when I first started meeting people that people hated in real life, and remember and going like, hey, how were they to me? Did they offend anybody I know? Or is it just this overall internet hate for somebody? Because I don't want to participate in that. Jimmy Fallon is that dude that gets it now. He was on Diary of a CEO once again. And it was a very honest interview. That's why we're talking about it now. He's a lot of clips are popping out there. So he was on Diary of CEO, and he said, man, it hurts me. It hurts me when people don't like me. And as an entertainer, I can understand that. He dedicated his life. You know what he wanted to become when he grew up? To be on SNL. That was his dream. And he did everything like a kid who wanted to be a dentist, like a kid who wanted to be a doctor, like a kid who wanted to play baseball. They dedicated themselves day and night. He never missed an episode of SNL. Ever. He left New York to go to the Groundlings to study. He dedicated, and then he became one of the reason we don't remember him as one of the best is because he became the Tonight Show host. Okay. And so he has gone on to have quite the career. Now, Jimmy Fallon, as you can see here in this wonderful slides that Sammy picked up, he ain't got no worries. He's good. He's got a beautiful wife. Seems to be a great father. Has hosted, I think, all the award shows there is. Loaded. Looks good in a tux. You have a great weekend there, Crystal. And that's when I met him, during, I think, that time. It seems to be around 2001, maybe 99. There. That's when I met him. Okay, so back to my story of... So I'm in Peru, and the TV, and SNL comes on. And Jimmy Fallon, and it wasn't a great episode, but Jimmy Fallon was doing the weekend update at that point. And I was looking for a piece of home, because I was, like, gone for 2 weeks. And I was kind of, like, homesick a little bit. And I'm like, kid, I was, like, 19, 20. Okay, I was, like, 20. Yeah. And he said some joke on there that was cracked me up about a Fabergé egg. And I just thought it was funny, and I just remembered it. And fast forward to a couple months later, I'm on a radio show. And I see that Jimmy Fallon is going to be playing at Stetson University. Stetson University. Now, a real weird, trippy thing is that I live down the street from Stetson University now. I literally live in the area. That's neither here nor there, but it's just a weird thing. My only connection to Stetson before living down the street from Stetson, was this Jimmy Fallon story. Okay? That ended up getting me this. Okay? So, I get home. I see that he's going to be performing. I call up Stetson. I get his manager's number. I say, hey, maybe he'll want to come on the radio show. And he did. And set up the time. Spoke to his manager. And then right at the end of the show that I used to work on, it was right around 11 o'clock. And he called right at the end of the show. And I pick up because I was the phone screener at the time. So I would talk to all these celebrities before they went on the air. It was kind of cool. And I pick it up. I'm like, Jimmy? And he's like, hey, man. Hey, what's going on? And I'm like, hey, Jimmy, what's up, man? It's Carlos. And because I'd talking to him, I said, you would be speaking to Carlos. Hey, Carlos, thank you so much for reaching out, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm really excited to be on the show. I know I called in a little bit late, but can I still talk? I'm like, yeah, man, you can talk for a little. And unfortunately, at the time, they were like, well, okay, yeah. And they kind of put him on the air for a little bit. But when I talked to him off the air, I said, hey, Jimmy, before you get on the air, I just want to tell you thank you. He's like, no, thank you. I said, dude, you said this joke. I was in Peru. I'm watching SNL. And you said this Fabergé egg joke. I just randomly, because like, once again, he hadn't done a bunch of things. He hadn't done Taxi Driver. He hadn't done all these things, you know. And I just was, I like to show love to people that are entertainers, because you'll never find a hater doing better than you. Never. Because I know how hard it is to get compliments, and I like to give real ones. And so I was like, Jimmy, that Fabergé egg joke, I needed that joke, man. I was in the middle of Peru, and he's like, are you serious? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah. I said it was my favorite joke. Are you serious? He goes, Carlos, that was my favorite joke I wrote that week, and I have it, and I love it. Thank you because other people didn't think it was, and I'm like, thanks, man. Okay. He gets on the air, he does a good job. Boom, whatever. So that was it. So he invites me to go to see him perform at Stetson. Now, I'm a kid at the time. I ain't got shit to do. So, of course, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll be there with bells on. So he invites me to go see him perform at Stetson. He's like, just come backstage afterwards. And if you want, so I can say thank you. Like, okay, sure. So I go to this performance and I drive there. Once again, I'm like 20 years old, maybe. It's 2001, so I'm 20. Get there. He's doing stand-up. He ends up being this amazing stand-up guitarist, does it all. Okay, he plays music, he can sing, he can rap. He's like the triple, quadruple threat. Really inspiring. Really, 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 really inspiring. I kind of love all the styles he does. I love singing, I love playing, I love sketching, all that stuff, And so then he's even like kind of having fun on stage. And then I go, well, it's after the show. And I could be like, well, he doesn't really want me to go back there. He doesn't really want me to go back there. But I'm like, yeah, screw it. I'll go back there. So I go back, and kind of funny, I still, to this day, I randomly see this other Carlos, and there's another, so I go and I knock on the backstage door, and who opens it up? Jimmy Fallon. And Jimmy Fallon literally points at me and goes, Carlos? I will never forget this. And I go, yes. And he goes, come on in, man. Thank you so much. I'm like, okay. I literally walk in. I'm with Jimmy Fallon. There were some other people there. There was another guy named Carlos there. And he knew me from the show too. And we're sitting in his backstage. And he was like, Carlos, thank you so much for having me on the show, man. The Fabergé egg joke, man, the fact that you found that funny, it was so cool. And I just want to thank you, man. And I hope you enjoy. The show was hilarious. I was like, of course. He reminded me a lot of Adam Sandler. I loved Adam Sandler's comedy CD. Does anybody here, if you loved Adam Sandler's comedy CD, you and I are probably like that, because I obsessively listen to the GOAT. Hey, what about the GOAT? Yeah, the toll booth guy, everything, right? So he was hilarious. And then we talked for a little bit, and I think he had to do an interview with somebody else. I didn't want to take too much time, but he's like, no, Carlos, before you go, boom. He goes, I want to give you the book that I wrote. I'm like, you wrote a book? And he's like, yeah, here, man. I just wanted to give it to you. And I look at it and said, I hate this place. The Pessimist's Guide to Life. I fully know that Jimmy Fallon is not a pessimist. He doesn't seem to be at all. And he wrote it with his sister, Gloria Fallon. How crazy is that? Now, this is the coolest part. This was not like what a lot of people, hey, grab a book, man. There's a stack of them, stack of books over here that's high. Oh, thanks. I don't care. If that would have been the case, I'd be like, hell yeah, you know? Oh, Steve Scalfy popping in here. Good to see you in here, Steve. I feel you. That was a great one. Shout out to Steve. The GOAT, yes. Jimmy Fallon was a Calvin Klein. Purple Gravy always with the fun facts. So here we go. So he hands me the book, and I look inside of it. It was already written. He'd written it before I'd even gotten it there. He didn't sign this in front of me. He didn't sign this, no. Carlos, thanks for coming to see me. Jimmy Fallon, SNL, 2001. You know who does this? A gentleman. I wish I had this kind of foresight to do stuff like this. And I feel like as I get older, I'm 44 or whatever. What a gentleman, man. So anybody who talks mess about, so on that day, I was so blown away by that. I don't know. I don't think I did, EME. I know that's a very nice thing. I know that's a very nice thing to say. You must have really made it. I don't think so, man. I think I maybe a little bit. I know he gave the book to some other people who probably threw it away because they don't care about this stuff, but I do. And I kept it for all. I mean, I literally have it here as one of my. And I just remember thinking, like, man, if I get to a level at that time, I was 20, so I hadn't done really much anything. But I was just like, man, if I do anything, I hope I can treat people, that enjoy what I do. That support me the same way. Shuno? He did get a lot of personal advice from Adam Sandler. He was an Adams. He loved Adam Sandler. Check out that interview on Diary of CEO. I highly, highly recommend it, guys. So so anybody talks mess about Jimmy Fallon, don't talk to me. You start talking some mess about Jimmy Fallon, don't. Jimmy Fallon is my best friend. He wrote me one time 24 years ago. We're best friends, and he's always a good dude to me. He's never been mean to me once, not even once. And I've met him a whole one time. So take that for what you will. What'd y'all think of that story? Was it worth it? That is true. Purple Gravy dropping the trivia facts in here. I love it. To the top. Guys, thank you for watching the show. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you. Tea Time has been in the industry. You know what? We'll cover that on Wednesday's show. Big shout to all our sponsors. We love you. Drain Doctor, DeLand Boxing and Fitness, Famous Faces and Funnies, Bars on Demand, Southeast Steel, Atlantis Montessori, The Garden Shop, Stereotypes, Comulus, Coronado Carpet, DeLand Cat Cafe, Just Breathe Salt Therapy, Sun State Designs, and Playmaker Athletics. You guys are the ones that keep this show rolling. You made it my living. You made it my vocation. I thank you. For that, I will continue to bring you entertaining shows every single Wednesday and Friday in the 8:30 to 9 o'clock area. Very difficult. Sammy boy, I hope you have a wonderful, look at the eye of Sam. I love it. Boom. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Have a wonderful weekend. Believe in yourself. Don't believe the haters. They suck. Know who you are. Move forward in life. Eat some cantaloupe. Screw the haters. Today will be a great day. To the top or stop.